The Woman at the Well by Julianne Leonard, read by Bobbi Borgo. He had come to me when I was thirsting for something that I could not find. Not merely water. No, if I had thirsted for just water, I could have drawn that myself from the well where I met him. That my neighbors could have seen and understood, could have helped me with the way they would bring water to a woman who could not draw it herself, or that they would rescue a drowning man caught in the waves. But my need was not one that they could see, not one that they could help me fill. Instead of compassion, my attempts to slake the thirst in my soul were met with contempt and scorn. So I had come to the well in the heat of the day, hoping to avoid the looks and veiled glares, the hushed whispers, the laughter, and the small comments that marked me as one different. I was dressed in the same plain garment that any woman of our village might wear, yet mine could have been dyed scarlet to make it all the easier for other women to mock me. I thought that no one understood just what I felt. The yearning for a hope, a peace, a love I had not found in any of my marriages. But when I got to the well that day, I found myself not alone. I was startled at the idea that anyone else should be here at this time of day, let alone that it was a man, a stranger to our village, and not even a Samaritan, but a Jew. Even more than that was the shock, almost like a blow, when he spoke to me, not harsh words or hateful things, but simply speaking with me as he asked for a drink of water. I gave him water, questioning and listening to what he said as we stood by the well, the welcome of a stranger soothing my soul from the daily unkindness I found among my own people. It was as if he knew me from the things he said, what he already knew of my life. He spoke with me, and as I spoke with this strange man who knew so much about me, I found he did understand just what I had thirsted for. Even more, he did not judge me for it, but he was able to quench that burning thirst that I had held in secret for so long. I went back to my village, telling people about what he had done for me, wanting to share this gift so badly. I thought that they would not listen, that they could not understand just what he had given me. As I told them, though, I saw their thirsting for life welling to the surface, bubbling up from where they had kept it welled within their souls. I saw the private griefs, hurts, and hungers that they bore etched clear in their faces, the needs that they had that this man could fill. What did it matter that we were Samaritan and he was a Jew? He could give us something that no one else could. He could fill us all with the spring of living water that he had promised me, and any distrust or fear of someone strange, someone different was washed away in that clear and pure flood poured out onto each and every person who went to seek him. I had thought myself so unclean that I could never be pure again. But in one day, a man who I had met at a well had pulled me up from the mire into which I had fallen and cleansed me from within. Before he walked away, the whole village was filled with the sound of new words coming in hushed whispers from the lips of both the men and the women who lived there. It was no longer the sound of shame, but of awe as they whispered the news of the Messiah, who we had seen that day, who had come and made us whole once more.
Used by We Are One Body Audio Theater with the permission of the licensor, granted under a copyrighted license agreement. A production of We Are One Body Audio Theater.